No justice in Cortland! No justice in Cortland! No justice in Cortland!
In a statement, Mary Lee Hanley, the director of stakeholder outreach at Spectra Energy, claimed that the Algonquin Intermental Market Project, otherwise known as the AIM pipeline, provides affordable and environmentally friendly energy for homes, hospitals, and businesses by way of 8 New England local distribution companies and 2 municipal utilities. However, environmental experts, activists, and residents who live near the pipeline's newest expansion in New York's Westchester County.
So the AIM pipeline is a high-pressure 42-inch fracked gas pipeline that runs under the Hudson River from Stony Point all the way up through Verplanck, all the way through Blue Mountain Reservation, and connects to a larger pipeline network that Spectra Energy is building all the way up through Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island, ultimately to ship this gas overseas for export.
May stay strong and keep fighting Spectra and this project. We thank you, God.
And I got involved with Spectra simply because neighbors in Peekskill, I'm a former letter carrier in Peekskill, New York, 30 years. It was going through their backyard and also next to Indian Point, which doesn't make a lot of sense.
They sited this pipeline right next to Indian Point Nuclear Power Plant, 105 feet away from critical nuclear power plant safety infrastructure, despite the fact that these pipelines rupture at a rate of about one pipeline a week. There's about one serious pipeline incident a week, according to the Pipeline Hazardous Materials Safety Administration. And they have no regard for the community. They haven't listened to anyone's input.
No peace.
Yeah, the wrong country as well.
No justice, no peace.
Absolutely. So direct health impacts include all the leaking gases from the pipeline. All pipeline infrastructure and all gas infrastructure leaks. And you're talking about increased exposure to benzene. You're talking about increased exposure to carcinogens. Many of these won't have their effects felt for years, but still contribute to long-term health problems in terms of asthma, potential cancer risks, etc. In terms of risks to the environment, that's also a serious problem for the local environment, in addition to the illegal construction activities that directly cut down trees, dredge wetlands. Spectra Energy already illegally dredged a wetland once during the course of this project, and that's really par for the course as far as this company is concerned.
Spectra Energy destroyed their water main twice over the summer. They're a reckless company. They're a reckless company. In March, one of their pipelines exploded in Pennsylvania and gave a young man 4th-degree burns and melted the siding off of his house. This is the kind of reckless corporation that is duping the public.
Cortland. No justice in Cortland. No justice in Cortland.
Justice in Cortland.
No justice in Cortland.
We can all just
Justice in Cortland.
the sidewalk.
Justice in Cortland.
No justice
Justice in Cortland. No justice.
We have to stop the physical construction of this pipeline with our physical bodies, because the state is not working to protect the people right now. The democracy is broken. The democracy is not working for the people. And we have no other choice but direct action. When the system is not working for the people must make it work for themselves.
It was 9 of us who were arrested for basically not leaving when the police said that we had to leave the driveway. And then the charge got changed to disorderly conduct. So the judge today, basically after 6 months of a trial where we're doing the necessity defense, saying that what we're doing is to prevent a greater harm, which is essentially what this whole thing is all about, is that we believe we're in an emergency situation and none of these people are taking it seriously, including this judge today who didn't have the decency to speak what his sentence was, to speak what his verdict was, taking 5.5 months to write a 13-page something or other that he just hands to our lawyer this morning, and disrespected all of the 20 million people in this vicinity that are now being put at risk by this pipeline, not taking the pipeline seriously.
Justification as being speculative, and the harm is not being imminent or about to occur.
So first 20 million people have to
He then rejects our First Amendment defense and finds that the prosecution has proven its case beyond a reasonable doubt for every element of the offenses charged. The significance is the justification defense, which he rejects. We all know, and you all know, that the actions were justified, that the harm is imminent, that the pipeline is extraordinarily dangerous and constitutes a present harm and a present threat to every resident of this town, of this county, and of the area surrounding Indian Point.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, we would all be willing to go to jail for this, right? We were willing to put our bodies on the line. So, you know, the thing is you guys, the Spectra pipeline is not finished yet. I mean, they're giving the impression that they're in business and that it's a done deal. I've been feeling the community being like it's over. It's not over. Like, if you drive down Broadway, you can see it from 14th Street in Verplank. You can see it's just laying there on the side of the road. You know, our last action, we tried to go inside. They had to cap the ends of the pipeline because of awesome actions like Becca Berlin did. She climbed inside of the pipeline and sat there for 16 hours. It was awesome. And so they had to react to us. They had to put caps on the end of the pipeline because they were afraid of more water protectors going in there. So, I mean, the thing is we need all of our bodies to stop that river crossing. They want to do it the first week of December. It's the first week of December, right? We got to
abroad, even New England has said that they don't really need it. There's these other ways of
so we need to be
achieving
the state.
the
We need to go there and
through conservation,
see what's happening every day.
stopping
and
many leaks that there are
awesome. Like going there
in the
and seeing
old
what's going on
pipelines.
every day. Like,